everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you the makeup look I'm going to have immediately after this COVID-19 pandemic is over. As soon as this thing is over, I'm going to be hitting the streets. Even though now everybody's practicing social distancing and everybody's staying at home, like I can't even wait to be outside. I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. Okay, so I'm not going to go into that too much. Let's just start with the makeup because I'm already excited and I'm sure you guys are excited about the thought of going back outside. So I'm starting off by using this primer from Makeup Forever. There it is. It's the Step 1 Skin Equalizer Base Mattifying Primer. This is like one of my favorite primers. I can use it with almost any foundation. In fact, any foundation. I'm putting a little bit on my hand. Now my face is nice and matte. It's now time for me to apply foundation. In today's video I'm going to use this foundation from Maybelline. It's the Fit Me Poreless foundation. It's a drugstore foundation and this is like one of my favorite foundations. By the way, the shade I'm using is shade 338. It's called Spicy Brown. I find that this is like my perfect shade of any foundation I've used. Others just come a bit close, or I have to mix it, or it has to oxidize so that it can be my exact shade. Now this is blended perfectly and it's so lightweight, like you won't even believe how lightweight it is. Definitely a foundation I recommend for any skin type. It's good with dry skin, it's good with oily skin. It doesn't make your face too oily. For concealer, I'm going to use this one by Juvia's Place. The shade is 12. I'm going to put it on the high points of my face, which is here, 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 and right in the middle. The trick for picking concealers is you go 2 shades lighter for the highlighted points of your face, and for the other parts of your face you use 2 shades darker. Next, I'm going to use this Beauty Tantour. It's the cream contour and it's very, very easy to spread. It works really nice. If you're thinking of a good contour, cream contour to use, I definitely recommend this. It's really, really nice. Look at how it spreads so easily. I'm going to use another blender to blend this out. Now that I'm done blending the face, I'm just going to contour my nose. I'll take a little bit of the cream contour, just put it here. Reason being that I don't want too much of the product so that my nose doesn't look too dark. Next product I'm going to use is from Huda Beauty as well. It's the setting powder. The shade I'm using is Kunafa. I'm going to use the sponge to get the product because it comes looking like this. You have to press it in to get the product. Now I'm going to dust off the excess. I don't usually like to bake because I have really dry skin and I always feel like it will make my face look cakey or something like that. The next thing I'm going to do is my eyebrows. So I'm using this pencil from Beautyline by Didi. I tried it on a couple of weeks ago and I fell in love with it actually. It's a Nigerian brand. It's really, really nice and it has its own spoolie and then a retractable pencil. So I'll start with this brow because this is like my good brow. The other brow can go sideways a lot of times, but you know, they should be sisters, not necessarily twins, but really close sisters. Now I'm going to use concealer to clean it up. The top is a bit rough, so I'm just taking a bit of my foundation, just a little, and I'll use that to clean it. So now I'm done with my eyebrows. I'm going to go into eyeshadow. So for today's video, I'm going to use eyeshadow palette from Huda Beauty. It's called Desert Dusk palette. I'm going to use saffron, amber, wood, blazing, and blood moon. I'm going to start off with saffron. Next, I'm taking amber. I use it to clean out. Next, I'm going to use a shade called Blazing. The next color I'm going to use is this dark brown one called Wood. I'll use that for the corner of my eyes. So I'll take wood again and put it. So next I'm going to take saffron. The next color I'm going to use is blazing. I've got this eyeshadow primer from Beautyline. It's the Clown White eyeshadow primer. That's what I'm going to use to prime the lid of my eyes. I'm using just a little of this because a little goes a very, very long way. Now that I've primed my lid, I'm going to put on the lid color, which is Blood Moon. Now that I'm done with this side, I'm going to do everything that I did on this side, on the other side. I'm going to use a pinkish liner to line my waterline. This is also a lip liner from Zara. It's kind of reddish, so I'm going to try this. I hope it gives me the effects that I want. Now I'm going to line my eyes. Now to create the winged eyeliner, I'm going to use this eyeliner gel from Inglot. I'm also using this disposable eyeliner applicator. So I'm just going to pop out some lashes and then I'll finish up the rest of my face. Okay, so now that we're done with the eyes, I'm going to finish up the rest of my face using my MAC mineralized powder in the shade Dark Tan. I'm just going to sweep this all over my face so that everything is blended properly. Using this bronzer from Prime Beauty. The shade that I'm using is Brownsville. Next, I'm going to use this blush by Nars. It's a liquid blush by Nars. It's in the shade Torrid. I need to shake this first. Shake, 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 shake. Now, I'm going to just take one pump. Now, you can use your fingers to apply this or you can use a brush. I think I'll use a brush for one side and I'll use my fingers for the other side. Still the same technique. Next thing I'm going to do is use some highlighter. I'm going to use two highlighters for this tutorial. I'll use this one by Artist Couture. It's called Conceited, and then I'll use this one from Juvia's Place, and this is the Royalty One by Juvia. So I'm going to use these two highlighters. I'll start off with the one from Juvia's Place because I find that it's a bit darker than this one. I'll use this as a topper. When you're using loose highlighters, always advisable to use from the cap so that you don't pack on excess product. Okay, so I'm going to Now use the other one from Artist Couture. Look extra snatched. Extra. I am going to apply some lipstick. I've had so many colors in mine. I think at the end of the day, I might use this one from MAC. It's called Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade High Drama. So this is how it looks. Okay, so I'm using a Zaron lip liner. It's called Stallion. Next, I'm going to use this Glow Mist by Pixi. It's really good for hydrating the skin. So now I'm going to use Benign Final Seal Setting Spray. Okay, so now we're done with the makeup. Don't be scared, I'm not taking my hair out like this. This is the first time I'm having to deal with my natural hair by myself. I'm one of those people that just goes to the salon and they do whatever they know that I usually do. And I don't experiment with my natural hair or anything. But now that we're at home and the salons and everybody's closed, I decided to wash my hair by myself, and then after conditioning it, I had it in twists. So I'm going to unravel the twists now and pack my hair properly. So now that my hair is unraveled, I'm just going to pack it up in a pineapple. I'm taking this rope or this string, it's just an elastic band, and then I'm going to start from behind. So here, it is so weird that my hair can even pack like this. I've only been natural for 2 years. I think this is my second year. Or haven't I gotten to the second year? But anyway, it can pack. I am so thrilled. Thank you so much for staying to the end of the video. Even though we are staying at home now, I hope we can concentrate on the little things that matter. Please make sure you subscribe, like, and turn on your notification, your post notification. That's the bell that's by the side. Please turn it on so that anytime I release a new video, you can see it and you can tune in and watch. Thank you so much. Bye guys.